Listen up, it's the secret sauce.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh, I like that. Secret sauce is, tell us something that's working in your business that other owners can implement into their businesses to help them succeed more.
This is a secret. You ready for this?
I'm ready for it.
It's any way that you can fairly inexpensively show love to your community. We've done things like we used to have free laundry times that other people do. We can't do that now because of restrictions in the laundromat. But we have a laundry assistance fund. And any family that wants to come in, that comes in that needs help with laundry, they get 6 free loads of laundry washed. Again, 2 not expensive, $10. The really cool thing about that, which just brings me to tears all the time, is that it's all funded by neighbors. Neighbors will come in and send money for me for this. And it's just been the sweetest thing to see, to be a conduit for neighbors to give back to their own community. It's just been awesome. I mean, it's been a highlight for neighbors to contact me. It's like, how can we help what you're doing? Because obviously with COVID and just general life, people fall behind on things. And so one of my first thoughts when I bought the laundromat was actually through the schools. Someone contacted me and said, do you know that not having clean clothes is a reason for truancy and poor attendance, something else with school-age children, or children in general at schools? They just I wouldn't come to school if I was the dirty kid.
Mm-hmm.
We were all in school with someone who was dirty and thought, I own a laundromat. There's no reason why any kid in my neighborhood could ever had that as an excuse. I can come up with other excuses not to go to school, but not that one. And so I contacted all the schools and we created a voucher program. The counselors could give parents vouchers discreetly and say, hey, you need help with laundry, come to the laundromat, give them this voucher. They'll help you out. And again, too, it started out as very, I didn't think about it really as a business marketing, but it's really turned into that. Like we're the highest rated laundromat in Memphis. We have the most Google and Facebook reviews of any laundromat in Memphis that I know of. And I think a lot of it's just being attuned to what your neighborhood needs and how you can give back to it. And honestly, that's what brings me so much joy at this laundromat. Like, it's been a great business, but really it's to be able to tangibly get involved in my community.
That is killer secret sauce. I mean, that's cool. That's like very moving,
Thanks.
but seriously, like to be able to meet a need like that and to have the community again. I mean, I love this theme that keeps coming up, with you, is involving the community and letting them own it, mm-hmm. right? And like own their own community and, letting them kind of support their neighbors. Right. Mm-hmm. And
really sweet.
And removing barriers for, things that are, they're things like truancy and not attending school. And those are, indicators of, the wrong path in life. Right. And so removing those barriers, even something as simple as giving a voucher for laundry, can help straighten a path. I just think that's super cool secret sauce.
Thanks. It really has been fun. If I wish more laundromats, it's just something most people don't think about. I wouldn't have thought about it because I don't have children. I never would have thought about being an issue unless someone brought it up to me. Yeah. So that's just been a really sweet thing to get to participate in.
Yeah. Can I ask you just practically, because there probably will be other people listening to this who are like, man, that's an awesome idea. I'd love to do that. Mm-hmm. How does that work? What vouchers are you given to these counselors? Is that the main way that people?
It used to be, our kids are in school this year. So.
Right. Yeah.
But for example, when we did that, very simple, I printed out vouchers on, I forgot what the paper's called. It's like security paper that can't be copied, just mm-hmm. in case. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. So each of the schools got X number. They pretty much told me how many they wanted. So they have this little voucher. It's like, from this school, we'd love to bless you and your family with $10. They would bring that to my staff. And then my staff have an attendant card that's specifically funded for the vouchers. The only thing that we really ask the people to do is to sign their name on a little spreadsheet. And if they want to, we ask them to fill out a little like blank thank you card. And for two reasons. One, we want the people who donate money to this fund to know that we're actually using it for these purposes, and for people to know it's actually tangibly helping this family. And people want to thank. I mean, that people love. We did our first free laundry day. We had 2 hours of free laundry. I probably had 50 cards from neighbors, absolute tears. It's like, thank you so much. Husband just lost a job. We just had a new baby, whatever, or just thank you for free laundry. Yeah, people will take advantage of it, but that's a rare few, and that's worth it. Because again, you still have to go ask staff for it. It's not like that's a little bit more tangible. So that's the way we've kept both staff accountable to using that card for people who actually need it, opposed to random friend every other day or something.
Right.
And then also for letting people, because again, too, this is funded by neighbors. Like we split it 50, 60, 40, like they do 40, we do 60, or I can't remember what the actual numbers work out. But yeah, so we're not profiting from it by any stretch. It's just an avenue to get to bless these families.
Man, so cool. Have you been able to do that at all this past year with school out, or how's that?
It goes to the same thing. Any family can come in and just ask.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily a voucher per se. We've tried to spread it. We have a large Hispanic community here, so we've tried to spread the information through some of the Hispanic churches and other nonprofits in the neighborhood. So it's a lot of word of mouth. People know, or my staff can tell, or they hear somebody having problems. So yeah, it's just been great.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, that is like cream of the crop secret sauce.
Oh,
I didn't know. Here's the thing is that, I know this is your first podcast episode, and I didn't want you to let me down. And I just want you to know that you have made good on your thing just with that secret sauce right there.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, super good.
No, happy to talk to people about it. There's lots of organizations out there that do similar stuff. There's one called Laundry Love. I think it's out of California. That we're part of. If people want to donate and get tax write-offs, we don't do tax write-offs, but there's a lot of really cool groups out there doing fun things.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff out there. Cool. Well, awesome secret sauce.